Hello everybody, welcome back to Huey's Tackle. Today I'm going to do a little walkthrough of some of the stuff I use in the setup. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and start with my compressor over here. The California Air 2010A 2-gallon compressor. I've got one regulator here. I've run two regulators total. One on the compressor here. I've also got, I run 3 moisture traps, one here, 2 on my workbench. This just comes out to a regular 1/4 inch hose. I think this is 25 foot. Then I have this ran to my spray booth. And I just have it with a Harbor Freight hose come with this adapter straight into the 1/4. So I mean nothing hard there. And that runs into this regulator and moisture trap here. Then from there, the hoses come out, go into the splitter here on the side. Then that runs up to both of the airbrushes. This one is my Awada HPCS. This is the workhorse of my guns, pretty for the most part. I just ordered this triple action handle, which is this. So with this, main reason I bought this, let me set the camera up here, was because if you pull back here and just hit the nozzle, that's a quick flush. So I mean there's really no need to pull that nozzle out with this. And it also has, if I can get my phone to focus, these little notches here. If you twist this handle, it'll make it go into a single stage airbrush. And what that means is, like, this is the double action. Instead of you pushing down for air and pulling back for paint, as soon as you push down, paint's going to come out. But the only real reason I bought this was for the clean out mode. And also it has a little place if you do like your fine detail. You just come over here and you can screw your little needle on the back like that, so you don't lose your cap. Because I'm bad about losing the caps on my airbrushes. So that's really handy. And when I was saying I run 3 moisture traps, I've got one on the compressor, this one, and I also run these little ones on the actual brushes themselves. This next airbrush I just got, I believe it was Tuesday, and it is the Mr. Hobby Procon WA Double Action Platinum .2, which is this one. It's the PS270 by Krios, or Mr. Hobby makes it, I should say, but it's the Krios PS270. I use this for fine detail work. I haven't used it much yet, so I'm still learning it. It's got the mag valve, like the Micron Awada, so you can adjust your airflow to however you need it instead of having to turn down the regulator. So I really like the mag valve and the fine detail. I'll probably wind up changing this out because I don't use the needle selector back here where you set your handle for your air pressure and your paint, or yeah, paint, I'm sorry. So I'm not going to use it. I'll probably wind up putting my Awada handle on there, since I don't use this. I just use finger control instead of this. But so far, this gun seems to do pretty good. I've done a few paintings with it. I'll show y'all here before we close out. Alright, the next stuff, I guess we can talk about some paints. For the most part, I use Createx Wicked. I've got some Comart, FW inks, which is these, Liquid Tech inks. I've got some Inspire Pearls and some golden inks. And for color shift, I've swapped from Velo to the Turbo Dork. These are a lot better colors to me, and the pigment's a lot better. So I mean, I have several different colors and shades. Then most of the time for my crawls and anything I want flat colors, I use Game Air colors. They're a lot more flatter, and to me they blend a lot better than your Createx and your Wicked. They're not as shiny or glossy, so to me I really like those. Over here I just keep some oddball. This is some Comart pearlescent additive in case I have something I want to add some pearl to. Just some reducer, UVLS clear. Then I got my auto air candy paints. And let's see. And for the booth, I just have a 24 by 24 I made. Nothing special. I'm not real good with building, but this is what I come up with. I have my little air bottle holder here, or my spray bottle holder, and just my wires and stuff over here. Then I have here is I think it's a Brom 50 CFM maybe. It's a little loud, so I usually don't run it when I'm doing videos unless I'm spraying some type of clear. And we'll walk over here and I'll turn it real quick. I'm gonna have to rebuild it, but it works for now. All this is 3 pieces of 2x4 with a rotisserie motor, 2 6-inch foam cake dummies with a 3/4 inch PVC pipe jammed on the inside through the rod and wrapped in duct tape so the foam don't get out, because you can see all the foam that's laying up under it. I'm gonna have to redo this week because my foam wheel is starting to get a little too many holes. I think I had it for almost a year now, so I mean it's held up good for what it has been. If you notice how it drops like that, the bar's not completely straight now since it's getting a little wobble. Because before I didn't have, I don't know if you can see them, these little prongs on the inside. It was just a bar straight through. So what it is, I have a PVC pipe in there, then I have like the rotisserie prongs poked in there to give it a little more sturdiness. I mean, it's simple. I got like 40 bucks in it, but it does the job. And we'll walk over here to my photo, I guess you call it my photo booth, I guess is what you call this thing. And all I did to make this was I went to, I don't know, Hobby Lobby or Michael's, I can't remember, and just bought like some cheap white poster board, cut it up, hot glued it, put a little 6-inch clamp-on work light up there, put some, just, I guess it's an aquarium backboard. Then I have my little Huey's tackle sign back there. I usually hang it up here, but it come down. Then this is I think 10 by 16 or 12 by 16 piece of glass. I also got these rocks at Michael's and just hot glued them together after I found the form I wanted and just kind of pieced them together. This is actually a aquarium log, goes in a fish tank. I usually put baits up here sometimes, just depending on how I want the layout to look, but it's a little dirty right now, but usually it's clean. But this is what I use for displays. Displays how you present your bait will get you more customers in the long run because it's more eye-catching, I guess you could say. But other than that, it's fairly simple. If you have any questions or anything you'd like me to go over, just let me know and I'll do the best I can. I'm going to try to do some videos here today and maybe the next day or two. I've got to work on a jerk bait for somebody. I think they wanted a gizzard shad, and there's something else somebody wants me to paint. I have to go back and look at the comment. And while I'm sitting here looking, I just seen these. I forgot this is how I store my baits before I get a little too far. To store my baits, I use these shoe catchers, I guess, and they probably hold 20 baits in each pocket. And I have those. Well, I got one on this door too, but it's closed. So I've got a total of 3 of those, so I can hold, I don't know, close to 500 baits, 600 baits, somewhere in that ballpark, depending on size. But y'all stay tuned for more content, and I'll have it uploaded for y'all soon. Thanks for watching.